So in this video, I'm going to explain how to install Apache Tomcat web server. Apache Tomcat web server. So what is this Apache Tomcat? So Apache Tomcat, it is an open source Java servlet container. So which is developed by a company name called Apache Software Foundation. So it is used to deploy and run Java-based web applications just like WAR files. So what is the requirement to install the Apache Tomcat? In this video, Red Hat Enterprise Linux 9, Java version 11 and above also fine, internet access and basic knowledge on Linux commands is needed to install it. So let's go here and clear the screen. So first we need to install the dependency of Java. That's a OpenJDK. Sudo dnf install Java hyphen 17 hyphen OpenJDK open Java development kit. Need to install it here. So now it's trying to install the Java 17 version in Red Hat Enterprise Linux machine. So let's check that Java version. So Java space hyphen version. Yeah, successfully installed. Then I need to, download Apache Tomcat, the latest version. How to install the Java, right? It's very pretty simple. The command we are installed and it is running here. But how to install a Tomcat software in Red Hat Enterprise Linux machine? So first you need to download the Tomcat software into temporary directory, temp directory, cd space / tmp temporary directory, clear screen. So presently you are in temp directory. So which version of Tomcat you are trying to download? So go to the specific version, like example, Tomcat 10, click here. So now in this section, we have a core softwares are available. So in the course level, we have a tar.zzip file will be available. This file is required. So either you need to click to open this page. It will download and copy to the server, or else right click here, copy link address and go to the server. You can use wget command to download this software into the temp directory. So, but wget command not found. So how to install wget in Red Hat Enterprise Linux machine? So what is the command? Sudo yum install wget and hit enter, and it's trying to ask to install. Put y and enter it. So now wget is installed. This is a 1.21. The version is installed now. Now clear screen. So wget space right click and paste the link and hit enter. Now the software is downloaded in temp directory. You can check here. This is the file. It is downloaded, but it is to unzip the file. Okay, unzip the files, and these files, make sure you want to copy to OPT directory Tomcat. Okay, OPT directory to the compact. So first of all, how to extract the file? That's a very important. So the pretty simple command, sudo yeah tar space hyphen xvzf. What is the file name you need to provide? And hit enter. The file will unzipped. You can check this. One directory, one zip file is available. Now I'm going to create a Tomcat directory in OPT directory. Sudo, I need a permission, right? That's why sudo mkdir make a directory -p in this location opt/tomcat. Hit enter. Now directory is created. Now I'm going to copy the data which is available in this directory to this directory in the OPT. That's it. So that's a concept we are doing it. So how to push the data from this folder to that folder? So now sudo cp, it's a copy the data which is available presently in Apache, */Apache folder, and all the data to the destination location /opt/tomcat. This location, all the data we should get copy and hit enter. But unfortunately, specific omit the directory permissions and all. What we need to use? The command is recursive option. I need to use -r. Now all the data it is copied. Now I need to set the permissions, change ownership permissions to this Tomcat directory. That means we need to provide the permissions. Executable permissions is needed. So then only the web application will work outside. So the command is sudo chown change ownership -r recursive Tomcat. Okay. But one thing, very, very important. Okay. So we must create one user. We must create one user to provide the permission. Suppose, let me try this command, whether it works or not, you can see. So sudo chown -r tomcat I'm going to give the permissions for the OPT directory, Tomcat directory. When hit enter, hey, there is no user Tomcat in this system. Hey, that's why this command is omitted. It is showing an error. It is an invalid. So first you need to create a user. First you need to create a user. What's the name? Tomcat, and then provide the permissions. Okay. How you will be creating the permissions? Okay. How you will be creating the permissions? That's a very, very important. The command is sudo user add -m capital U small d /opt directory Tomcat directory -s, and here we have a bin folder s bin, sorry, s follows as bin false for the username is Tomcat. So this is means what? Non-root for security. Non-root for security, Tomcat user creation. Okay. So, but already the home directory OPT already exists, not copying any files to the scale into it. Okay, no problem. So let me try this command. Now it's working fine. Understood? So for explaining purpose, actually before copying the data, before creating the Tomcat directory, I should run this command. Okay, I should run this command because I just want to show these errors for understanding in a deeper level. I just run it. So now the work is completed. So the permission was provided. The change ownership is given. Whatever permissions is needed. I need executable permission. So like a sudo sh-c, the user thing is must will be in the single quote chmod change mod plus x. That means execute permissions for the opt slash tomcat slash bin slash all files dot sh. So in this particular location, now the Tomcat related all files will be available, especially shell file will be available. All files should get executed. That is the meaning of it. Now, every permission we got the executable permissions. You got my point? So we need to create system D service files. We need to create a system D service file. So the system D service files are very, very important. Okay. System D service files are very, very important for creating the Catalina services, start the services, stop the services, user account permissions, everything will be provided in the system D service file. So the system D service file, so we make sure, okay, this is the script you need to run here. So just copy the script which is available in the internet and you need to paste here and hit enter. Okay. So then we need to reload the systemd and start the Tomcat services. So how to run it? Sudo systemctl daemon service. Daemon REXC services. This is one service. And next, daemon reload service. Next, systemctl enable Tomcat. Okay. And next, systemctl start Tomcat services. So now some problem we got it. Sudo systemctl start a Tomcat job Tomcat service failed because of the control process executed with the error code. The systemctl status tomcat.service and journal CTS Tomcat services are detailed. Okay, let's check the status. It is failed. Okay, this is the error. This is the error. So unable to start Tomcat service, getting this error. So how to troubleshoot this issue? So generally this type of issues we will face it. Here the screen. So make sure we need to see the status and we need to check the logs. We need to check the logs. So why it is failed? So failed to start Apache Tomcat web applications container. So we need to install the we need to install Java verification path. So there is a command called read link and we are checking this. This is the path which is available. So the expected output is this is a bin Java. Okay, user lib JVM Java 17 JDK and this is the version. This is expected thing. So this particular Java location we should update in the tomcat.services file if it is needed. So then right click, duplicate tab. Clear screen, cd/opt tomcat ls. Here is a bin file. So let's go to sudo cd bin ls. So here tomcat.service file. Is there anything is available? No, one more bin folder is available. sudo bin tomcat.service file is needed. So let's go to cd etc directory system d slash system slash. Now type ls. So here is a tomcat.service file is available. So this file I need to open here. So command not found. So we need to install sudo yum install vim. Vim is installing, is a editor file, editor supportable pack. Then clear screen. So here there is the option called environment Java home directory. Java home directory slash user lib jvm 17 jdk. This is correct only. There is no doubt at all. This is a correct. Then what's the problem? So one step back, without save, I quit here. Once again, I will run the permissions. So no such directory which is showing here. So opt tomcat. Yeah, I think file, whatever we file downloaded, the files are, might it is getting corrupted. Okay. So slash opt here, there is a some sh file will be available. There is no files are available in this location. So cd slash opt directory slash tomcat slash bin. So this is the actual path. Let me log in with the admin privileges. Type ls. Here few .sh files will be available generally. So these files, here it is missing. So finally, I can start the service. Let's see where it is working or not. So Tomcat service is started. Great. And let me try to browse the services from outside of the system. and click continue. So the page is not working. So why it is the page is not working? The service is working, but what is the port number be able to access the server? So shall we access the port number 8080? Perfect. It's working fine now. This is a default Apache Tomcat, a web-based services installing in the Red Hat Enterprise Linux machine. Of course, compare with other web services, a little bit tricky and some kind of some paths, some configurations we need to do it. Okay, but there is no other options. We just follow the guidelines as per Apache Software Foundation, whatever the instructions they're given, we need to follow. Thank you.